After a two-game split in Las Vegas, the Tigers open up with a 9-game homestand tonight against last year's tournament Cinderella, Stephen F. Austin. Coming from humble beginnings in this neighborhood across from the Lester School in Memphis, football was the ticket to success for Claude Humphrey. To say the Memphis Tigers' next 7 games are must-wins is an understatement. It's the 25th anniversary Southern Heritage Classic, a time which brings together family, friends, food, and of course, football. Best of 5 playoff series can go by quickly if you don't get off to a good start. For native Memphian and now Hall of Famer Claude Humphrey, it's all laughs in this local barbershop, but things weren't always this enjoyable. Coming from humble beginnings in this neighborhood across from the Lester School in Memphis, football was the ticket to success for Claude Humphrey.
Congratulations, you're a Pro Football Hall of Famer. And boy, I tell you what, I damn near dropped the phone.
Drafted by the Atlanta Falcons in the first round of the 1968 NFL Draft, Claude Humphrey was a dominating force in the NFL for more than 13 seasons, playing in almost 200 games with the Atlanta Falcons and Philadelphia Eagles, helping the Eagles to their first Super Bowl appearance in 1981.
I've waited almost 30 years to get to this podium, so don't rush me, guys. I'm going to be here for a minute.
With his daughter at his side, and the love and support of the rest of his family, that hot August night in Ohio will be one that Humphrey will never forget. Having lost his wife and soulmate Sandra just last year, induction day was even more emotional for Humphrey.
Man, I tell you what, I met her when I was a junior in high school. She walked up to me and she says, "I want to introduce myself to you," and she did that. And from then on, I've had Sandra in my life.
Humphrey learned that with patience and hard work, anything is possible, even a trip to Canton as a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Matthew Schwartz, WMC Action News 5. Some of the best and brightest athletes from Shelby County were put on display in the first Shelby County Intercollegiate Athletic Association Basketball Classic.
I want to send a message about bullying and prevention.
To go along with the on-court action, the players were given a presentation on anti-bullying measures from special guest, former NBA All-Star Chauncey Billups.
Responsibility of ours to come back and try to help, and try to influence, and try to motivate.
Ricardo Patton, a former coach and mentor of Billups at the University of Colorado, was thrilled to have a former player come speak to participants.
Adults and athletes who have the ability to speak out against bullying should do so.
The event was originally organized by the Shelby County Schools anti-bullying program with the hopes that athletes are the perfect guinea pigs for spreading the positive message.
They'll be able to tell the student population, hey, this is the way we do this is the way you're supposed to be doing it, simply because most of the population is going to listen to the athlete.
Violence is never the key. Violence is never the option that you should choose in any event, bullying or not. And I think, you got to go to an authoritative figure and tell them about it, talk to them about it.
Promoting sports and curbing youth violence, one local gym at a time. In Memphis, Matthew Schwartz, WMC Action News 5. And the Memphis Tigers basketball team has been busy since its season came to a quicker than usual end, looking for a few puzzle pieces for the coming season, now adding one of the top point guards from right here in the Bluff City. Mitchell High senior Jeremiah Martin announcing via his Twitter account he'll join the Tigers next season. Martin recently decommitted from Louisiana Tech, clearing the way for the blue and gray. The 6'2" scores the Tennessee Mr. Basketball Award winner after leading Mitchell High to a second straight Class A state championship. Martin averaged more than 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals as a senior. And so far, it's been the Jordan Spieth show at Augusta, with the 21-year-old shooting a 64 on Thursday, then breaking the 36-hole record on Friday. Spieth entering round 3 with a 4-shot lead on the par 4 ninth. Spieth stiffs the approach to set up the birdie that moves him to 15 under on the day. And you watch that ball roll to the cup and just missing out by just a little bit. Spieth there with the upset. Now Tiger Woods, he takes a Saturday charge. He knocks down this birdie putt here. Woods would finish at 6 under with a 68 on the day, and he's going to wear that red on Sunday. And lefty also looking good. Phil Mickelson on the par 3 16th rolls in this nice 60-footer. Mickelson finishing with 67 to put him at 11 under. And Justin Rose making a late push. He makes the birdie on 18 to get into that last group on Sunday. He's at 12 under, and he's looking to win and capitalize on that Masters title. Spieth stumbling just a bit down the stretch with a double bogey on 17, but finishes with a 70, eclipsing the 54-hole record and a 4-shot lead heading into the final round on Sunday. And despite a bowl loss to end the season, expectations are always high in Oxford. Ole Miss giving fans a chance to check out what's to come in the annual Grove Bowl at Vaught Hemingway Stadium. The Rebs breaking in a new quarterback, and there are 3 in the competition. Clemson transfer Chad Kelly made the first impression with a long touchdown pass to tight end Taz Zettergren, 43 yards on the scamper for the first points of the day for the Rebels offense. Kelly would finish 9 of 19 with 104 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. His competition, last year's backup, Ryan Buchanan, struggled throughout the day, going 5 of 16 with 49 yards and an interception for the red team. The third man for the Rebels, Devontae Kincaid, begged Coach Hugh Freeze to let him get hit during the spring game. Kincaid led the blue team with 50 yards rushing and had the best completion percentage of all the quarterbacks, hitting 9 of 18 passes for 93 yards.
And quarterback play today was good. But then you miss a couple of touchdowns on some double moves that, those plays we've got to hit.
On the baseball diamond, the Memphis Tigers' Darian Tubbs, Brandon Montgomery, and Tucker Tubbs all with home runs as the Tigers win 8-3 over Cincinnati. The Tigers now 22-9 overall in the season. And good days for both the Rebels and Bulldogs. Ole Miss wins the series and the game against number 2 Vandy 5-4. And Mississippi State takes down number 1 ranked Texas A&M 3-2 for their first win over a top team since 2004. And on the Major League diamond, the St. Louis Cardinals looking to bounce back against the Cincinnati Reds. Bottom of the first, Cincy's Todd Frazier with a laser beam to the left field that clears the wall for the solo home run off of Michael Wacha. Reds with the early lead. That's all they're going to get, though. Top of the 4th, tied at 1. Johnny Cueto deals to Matt Adams, and he makes him pay. The solo shot puts the Cards up 2-1. They would add 2 more in the 9th, and they would get the victory 4-1 over the Reds. And that's it for sports. We'll be right back.